piano, as far as football, it's like my rose, you know. When I first started playing, it was like a personal thing, you know, to learn how to play, and then like it was like once I start really getting into it, it started really just becoming like something I wanted to do, you know, like you know, a lot of times you don't want to go to class, you don't want to go to practice. I've wanted to play the piano for like hours. I mean, to my hands, like my pinky even like reconfigured itself. Like I can move that piece of my pinky because I played the piano, and it taught me how to reach and play better. Like, you know, like I was even sitting there at home the other day, and I was like, man, you know, there should be no way I should know how to play the piano because my hands are like, look at that, my pink, that comes out. You know, this is already broken, this is broken. You know, all my fingers are screwed up. And then somebody was like, well, you know, pianos, they got their hands assured. And I was like, man, I said, man, people assuring body parts, you know. We're out here breaking them. Go to these hotels, it's like you can sit in a room for hours and you can just think about the game and do all of that. But really, if you're thinking about the game that long and that for that amount of time, when the game comes up, you already have exerted mentally about 12 to 18 hours getting ready for that game. That's just too much time to actually put into the game. You know, you start honing it in as you're coming up on that stadium, then all of that focus comes in. So what the piano does, it slices up all those, you know, the trip, the meetings in an hour, you know, just getting off a plane an hour and a half ago. You know, it pulls all of that out of perspective, and it just lets me, it clears my mind a lot. You know, when we were in Calgary, I played it for like 3 hours, you know, just playing, and it just removes that void. I never get tired playing. I don't know why not. My hands are hurt before I don't know if that's the fatigue of playing the piano, you know, I wouldn't be like that, but I think I never get tired of playing it. I don't have a tiredness, a boredomness, you know, like I love playing it. It's a passion, and it's something that grew on me, you know, and I'm interested to see how it goes, you know, years from now. And I like it because everybody can't just sit down and play it. You know what I mean? It's not like it's really like a wife, man. It's like everybody can't have your wife. Your wife is yours. You know, her husband to her is hers. You know, and like everybody can't sit down and play the piano. Everybody can't just sit here. That's why it even has a sign. You know, don't touch it, because people don't want to hear that. But when they see, you know, when they see and when they hear everything that comes together from me playing it, or from somebody else playing, or from a 5-year-old playing a symphony song, it blows people away because they didn't expect that. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, this beautiful instrument just brings out the beauty in me. You know, I don't bring out no beauty in the piano because the piano is already here. You know, so I really love it, man. And in life, if you don't have nothing that you love that's different from what you're always doing, you'll get bored with it. When you look at a person, you don't never judge a book by its cover. You know, I was just talking to my teammate just yesterday. You know, I was just literally talking to him about yesterday. I was like, why are so many people fascinated that I know how to play the piano? Like, there's a million pianists out there. And then all of a sudden, you know, he was like, just don't forget who you are. And it made me think, it's not in the negative and it's not in the positive, it's just what it is, you know what I mean? They say a big African-American guy with a beard, I'm huge with muscles, I either play sports, I either been in jail, and I'm either trouble or I'm either really good. I'm never me, you know what I mean? I'm never just myself, I'm never a median, I'm always an extreme. It's like, if you don't like me, then I gotta be not like to the extreme on the other end. It's not like, well, you know, he's good, I don't like this part, but so it's like, you know, the piano, it breaks all the barriers. You know, it's like, well, I should have been a fancy kid getting lessons when I was 8 years old. You know, some guys say the best music comes from the darker keys. And some people say, well, you know, I shouldn't be able to play because I'm a football player and my head always gets ringed. I don't know how to read notes, and you know, my fingers are half dislocated here and broken here. And I feel like, you know, don't ignore all of that. You know what I mean? Don't ignore all of that. Just, I'll take all of it and I'll get back on the piano and play just to prove you wrong.